Hey guys, welcome back. This is more Dragon Age Inquisition, and before I start some more dialogue with let's just talk to
The
Solus.
chosen of Andraste, the blessed heroes sent to save us all.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating. But you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, I believe she wouldn't.
But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Guy's deep. I like him. He has better grammar than I do. God knows that. Whose room is this? Find recipes to your explosives by visiting merchants. Visited a pottery. I don't know how to say that. With herbs you can gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Use the equipment station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potions you are carrying. Okay.
Segret told me that he can't...
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
Nice beard, dude.
Shouldn't be surprised. You Oxmen are tough as old leather.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Jeez.
Until the breach is closed, no one's safe.
True. I'll keep the bandages handy. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
Excellent. I'll just look at this for a bit. Potions, tonics, grenades, just like Origins and Dragon Age 2. Upgrade potions already unlocked. Upgrade potions. Yeah. Yeah, I'll need the recipes, but I'll understand it later. Yeah. Alright. At another time. I just want to continue with the story. Find some loot here and there. That sort of thing. Oh. Is that loot? I gotta read these later. I usually do that.
And you've seen no signs. Can I get you anything?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Tavern.
Right. That's one.
Play Free Bird. Thank you. I guess you're joining right here. There we go. Whew. Time to get back on the road. I'm so excited. I want to go out there. Ugh.
Does it trouble you?
It stops spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist.
Well, that's exactly what I was thinking. This kind of power is like, oh man.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And
Are
of
you
course,
hitting on
you
me?
know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
You two are like sisters.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Kunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
They aren't more concerned about the breach, the real threat?
They do know it's a threat. They just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse.
There is something you can do. A
Oh,
Chantry
don't mess up
cleric
the
by
law.
the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the Hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Ah, the war table, finally.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Inquisition perks. In the perks menu, you can select perks that provide unique benefits to your party. The number of available perks, and then you just took it away. For a soldier. And these are all locked. Yes, they are locked because I don't have enough power, I guess, right? Right. Just can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the Hinterlands. Yeah, okay, alright. Jill was last seen in the Hinterlands. Okay, this is where I need to go. If there's any hope of Chantry support dies with her. The scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Okay, let's try that. Whoa. Nice shot. Dang, girl, you good. Oh, she's a dwarf. She's badass. Why are all the women in this game so badass? Why isn't this real life? Why is it real? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Alright, we avoided the fighting as best as we can. As bad as we feared, the apostates are mad, attacking any of the moves, and it appears that the Templars aren't following anyone's orders any longer. Huh, that's just great. Okay. Yes, but you're fourth. Let's go. Take everybody. That's all I got anyway. Confirm. Onward! To victory!